Maz, congratulations on 50 games. It's an incredible milestone. What does it mean to you?
Thanks so much. It's obviously a milestone. I didn't think I would ever get to this point, so I feel super fortunate that I've got here. But I'd be remiss of me not to mention like all the people that have supported me along the way of getting here, particularly my family. I don't think a weekend goes by where they don't, make an 8 hour, trip here and then an 8 hour trip back to come watch me play. So just super grateful and grateful for the opportunity to play here and originally at Brizzy.
And you debuted in 2020, so it's now almost 5 years, I guess, in the competition. How much have you seen the competition grow over that course of 5 years?
Yeah, it is pretty incredible how much it's changed. You can definitely tell, the 18-year-olds coming through now, they have had the opportunity to play from, a 6-year-old right through until 18 years old. Whereas for us more experienced older ones in the group, we probably gave it away at about 12 and then, sort of picked it back up when we were able to. I think just the development of the league and just the opportunities, I think the main thing is just the participation and so many more females and, girls and, adults and stuff are getting back into sport through footy. And I think that's an incredible thing about it is that it's given a lot more people the opportunity to, play community sport and all that kind of thing and, keep active in the community and, it's good for your health and all that sort of stuff. So.
And speaking of that, your pathway to the game, you were playing as a junior and then you sort of got to the age of about 13, you couldn't play anymore, so you took up boundary umpiring,
Yeah.
taken it to the sport. How proud are you to see now the opportunities for young girls to have a pathway all the way through to AFLW level?
Yeah, I think it's incredible. And I think you can tell that, it is making a difference, like particularly with the skill level and everything else that's coming through. Like, particularly those top 10 draft picks, like a lot of those girls are, they're playing with sort of elements that you'd see in the men's game, like just the way they move and that kind of thing, which I think that's where you can really see that they've played the whole way through and they're watching a lot of footy and all that kind of thing. So, it's a great opportunity. I mean, boundary umpiring wasn't bad, but I only did it because I couldn't play. So, yeah.
And is there a particular moment across your 50 games that you're most proud of or that stands out to you as a player?
Not really. I don't think I think the special moments are like, particularly for me, I've got a lot of nieces and I've got a nephew as well, and just as I've progressed through, they've obviously gotten a little bit older and they come and watch all the games and, they cheer us all on and all that kind of stuff. And I think they're the reasons that you do it is for you, for the people around you, just as much as your own enjoyment, I suppose.
And off the field, you're a flight sergeant with the Air Force, a role that you've been in now for 10 years. How do you balance such an important job like that with playing professional football?
I guess I would say I'm very, very fortunate. The Air Force has been incredibly supportive of my footy career. I remember when I first got drafted, I was in a job where I travelled a lot around the world, and it was a lot of short notice taskings and, you might be supposed to be away for 3 days, you end up being away for 10 days. And they sort of, as soon as I got drafted, they were able to put me in a position where I could, sort of more like a desk job sort of thing, so I didn't have to travel so much. And then since that point, they've been able to find like vacant sort of admin roles for me to do instead of my primary role, which is, it's worked super well. And I would say that's the thing, like all my work colleagues and everything have always been incredibly supportive of what I do. And, I'm just heaps grateful for their interest and, and how supportive they are of me sort of pursuing this, I guess.
And are there similarities that you take from the learnings of being involved in the Air Force for such a long time and being a part of a professional sports team?
Yeah, it's actually, it is quite similar. I know the club through their community arm, they run a veterans program for that reason. It's got very similar vibes in terms of the structure and sort of discipline of it, I guess a little bit. But yeah, and I guess in terms of the leadership as well, you carry both over a bit from here over there and a bit from there over here sort of thing. But yeah, I think just super lucky to have the opportunity to do both.
And for you personally this season, I mean, you're incredible around the contest. How's your body holding up and how's the season going for you so far?
Yeah, pretty good for me so far. I've sort of changed roles onto the wing a bit, so I'm waking up the next morning feeling great. Like no bruises, no sore parts, because it's a lot more just running and out on the outside sort of thing. So so body's doing super well.
And obviously, from a team perspective, probably not the season that we would have necessarily have hoped for at this point in time. We had a bit of a tough loss on the weekend. What's sort of the team reviewed and taken away out of that?
I guess the team, I think we sort of came in and we decided that, we need to, and the coaches' review, I guess, is that, if we're in that situation again at 3/4 time, we sort of just need to take a bit more of a ruthless sort of mindset and approach into it, I guess, sort of. I don't think it was through lack of anybody, I think it's just key moments. We missed some key things. We just couldn't stem that momentum. But I think, obviously we'll learn from that, and hopefully if something like that happens to us, another situation like that happens again, we'll be able to respond differently.
And you bring 50 games up at home this weekend against the Dogs. What will you look to bring into that contest, and what learnings have you sort of taken away from working as a group around consistency?
Yeah, I think obviously for us, key is going to be 4 consistent quarters rather than 3 quarters. But yeah, Doggies present a great opportunity for us. Saturday night, so sort of prime time, which is again another great opportunity. So yeah, we'll take that and hopefully bounce back.
And can we expect to see a large contingent of family here for you on the weekend?
Yeah, I think just about everyone's coming, or there might be 1 or 2 not, but from what I've heard, pretty much everyone's coming. So yeah, hopefully you'll see heaps of little number 9s running around and that kind of thing. So.